As lifelong proponents of Star Wars, we enjoy highlighting and studying the good stories in that universe. Today we're going to be looking at the best, most iconic love story in the galaxy. And we're not being biased, these are just the facts. You know them, you love them, they love each other, it's Han and Leia. The scoundrel and the princess, enemies to lovers, a tale as old as time. Today we're going to be looking at the hallway scene from The Empire Strikes Back. Han! In A New Hope, we get the setup for Han and Leia's relationship, as they run around saving the galaxy together. They are evenly matched competitors with opposite morals. She's a leader of the rebellion, fighting for the greater good, and he's a scoundrel that's out for only himself and Chewie.
From now on, you do as I tell you, okay?
Look, your worshipfulness.
They are both unafraid to speak their minds, which makes verbal sparring, complete with sharp comebacks, a defining attribute of their interactions. While we get a hint of their attraction, at least on Han's part, it is largely left between the lines.
Can't get out that way.
Looks like you managed to cut off our only escape route.
Maybe you'd like it back in your cell, Your Highness.
At the beginning of Empire, we know that some time has passed and that things between Han and Leia have become complicated. The tension in their first scene is palpable. Han tells the general that he must pay his debts and then says goodbye to Leia, which leads directly into our scene.
Well, Your Highness, guess this is it.
That's right.
Don't get all mushy on me. So long, princess.
This is the beginning of their love story. This scene reminds us of their dynamic while also telling us that their relationship has changed slightly. No longer do we have to read between the lines. Han directly questions their relationship. This small interaction sets up the arc on which their relationship will go and leaves us with a question: will Leia admit her feelings? The will they, won't they trope is well worn because, when used properly, it creates plenty of conflict and entertainment. This scene is an argument in which Leia is trying to get Han to stay with the rebellion, and Han is trying to get Leia to admit her feelings for him. She begins the scene by going after Han to get him to stay, while Han begins the scene exasperated, giving a completely legitimate reason for going.
Yes, Your Highness.
I thought you had decided to stay.
Well, the bounty hunter we ran into when Lord Mendel changed my mind.
Leia pushes back, insisting that they need him, but Han pushes further, asking about her. When Leia claims to know nothing, Han gives up. Leia is not one to give up without a fight though, so she follows him down the hallway, turning this from a quiet conversation into a near shouting match.
We need.
Yes,
Well, what about you need?
I know. I don't know what you're talking about.
Probably not.
After Leia questions him, Han insists that she wants him to stay because of her feelings for him. Leia admits to this, but not in the way that Han wants, and although he tries to get it out of her, she doesn't acquiesce. Han finally questions why she is following him, making a wisecrack about a goodbye kiss. Leia makes her own joke, and Han shouts his retort as he walks away.
Afraid I was gonna leave without giving you a goodbye kiss?
I just assumed he's a Wookiee.
I can arrange that.
You could use a good kiss.
Leia shares a bewildered look with the man down the hallway, and the scene ends. These two are at a stalemate, neither one wanting to make the first move. Leia has not yet fallen for Han and all of his flirting, pet names, and general charm. Han, on the other hand, is probably not used to admitting his feelings first, nor had to work this hard for a woman's affection. The film picks up with their relationship at the perfect time, right before a big change must occur. Han is fed up and unwilling to let Leia lie about their obvious chemistry.
Come on. You want me to stay because of the way you feel about me?
Yes! You're a great help to us. You're a natural leader.
No.
Their back and forth is punctuated by sharp, witty dialogue, which is delivered practically shouting at each other. People walk through them and squeeze by them, clearly pretending not to notice their little spat, while Han and Leia generally ignore the passers-by. Han wins the argument by getting in the last word, but the relationship is not resolved either way.
Come on. Come on.
You're imagining things.
Am I?
Han's exasperation throughout the scene implies that this conversation has been a long time coming. From this opening scene, we expect the classic enemies to lovers, and of course we get it with perfect execution, making the ending all the more heartbreaking.
I love you.
I know.